Assignment, if you work there.
Hi everyone, my name is Shavinda Fernando. I work at FedEx Mountain Hawk Express, the Sri Lankan branch. So my assignment was obviously on my industry which I chose, which was revolutionizing or delivery, which is basically how we could use drones in the last mile delivery of courier. So currently, if you look at what's happening in the courier industry, you have lots of companies, courier companies, using drones throughout their process, their whole courier process. But not many are using it for the last mile delivery. So that was the part I identified, which is kind of a gap in my industry, and I thought I'll address that particular issue. So obviously, like Inthikab spoke you all about deadlines. At first, I was one of those laggards who didn't take stuff much seriously, so I kind of postponed stuff for a bit. But thank God for his follow-ups, I slowly caught on pace. Like he said, he sends you the slow messages as well. And it's time to really take it seriously if he sends you your too slow, like he said.
And my hashtags.
Yes, hashtags, which are quite brutal. So you don't want to go to that extent. In terms of reading, like he said, reading is extremely important for this subject. Especially because you need to have a good reference list, you need to reference in articles throughout your whole assignment and back up your arguments with particular cases and with particular reading materials. So if I take the amount of reading I did close to around 40 to 45 readings.
Okay, heard it? 40 to 45. Anyone who compromises on the shortcut, which I know you will try, because I passed your age and I came. I know you will try to, why 35 will do 30, why 30 will do 27, why 27 will do 19. Then I ask you, how many did you read? I read 15. No, tell me honestly, how many did you read, write and understand and put short notes? It's only 2 articles. In the 2 articles, how much really did you do? 1 article. So, it comes into that, it compromises on the facts and figures you have. I have proved it to some students in the discussions of what I have, that the lesser you read, your appendix is going to be weak like crazy, like you don't know what's going on because you have not read. After you read it, keep it aside, concentrate with the appendix. Like what he says, 40 readings is it every A grade person I have kept here. No one said minimum 30. Highest has gone to about 70 to 100 with Menasha, who scored 80. The reading and the marks has a correlation. You want 90 marks? Read 150 articles. You want to become the universal prize winner? Read 200 articles. Okay, so like that, yeah.
So like I said, I was one of those people who thought, he's exaggerating with 40 articles. I could probably get it maybe around 20. So when I started doing the research and I figured out that in some points I was quite lacking. And when I spoke to him, he said, how many have you read? I said, I read about like 20. So he's like, how do you expect for you to work on your research if you have read only 20 articles? So that's when I actually started thinking about it and started reading more materials as I went along. And that made more sense to me because I got even a more in-depth understanding of what the topic was. Because if not, it doesn't make sense. You try to just fill in all the tasks and they don't kind of gel together. For it to gel together, you kind of have to make sure that you have read into each and every aspect of the topic you're working on. So that's really important, and especially like I said before, the deadlines. Trust me when I say I have done a lot of study myself, and you can't find a lecturer like Inthikab because if you tell I'll give you my task 1 by next Thursday, he will actually WhatsApp you on Thursday and he will find out if you have done it or not.
With regarding to that, I'll show you some screenshots. Many had asked me, so what's that app you have downloaded to monitor and track that? Someone says, I'll get back to you on 23rd, 22nd night I'll ask him. You told me, I didn't tell 23rd, you told me 23rd, now where is it? Already it has happened to this batch. A few who have told me this date, I wait till that date and I catch them. I didn't give the date, you gave the date, where is it? So how do you monitor? Is there an app like this?
Yeah, so it's crazy to know that a lecturer with not only this batch but multiple batches actually allocates a time for each and every one of you. So that's really hard to find today in any institute or any university in Sri Lanka or globally, to tell the truth. So please use that because whenever you give him a deadline, he'll follow up. So it's also your duty to kind of make sure you get it done on time. Because as you go on, you will figure out that the depth is going to increase. And if you just come and load Inthikab with your whole assignment at once, he's not going to have time to go through it word by word. So rather you give it to him right from the start and meet your deadlines and make sure that it's marked step by step throughout the way. So that makes more sense. I think another thing that most of us do is give excuses. Excuses as to I was busy with work, I had exams, I had other exams, I had family functions. But I personally think that's a big lie. Because personally, I was a person who was working 12 hours every weekday while doing my assignment. And also I was lecturing on weekends as well, so my Saturday and Sundays were gone as well. So I did take CEC and CDC both together as well. So basically I don't think you all can really complain saying that there is no time. It's all about allocating some time within your day. So I would have 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. shifts every weekday. So I'd basically come back home, have a wash, get refreshed, it'll be around like 10. So I'll actually sit and allocate every day around maybe like 2 hours, 10:30 to around 12:30, and do a bit of the assignment, and then go back to sleep. So that, and then weekends is packed with lecturing, and so I'd come back after lecturing and get back into the assignment. So it's basically as to how you allocate your time and plan throughout your assignment, rather than waiting for the last minute and just, there's no point. It's good if you pass, but there's obviously a more addition, or there's more value if you pass with a good A grade. The benefits are multiple. So I'm a person in finance, I'm an accountant. So CIM personally has benefited me so much in my workplace, because now I'm not seen just as an accountant. People also ask me for other forms of advice in terms of marketing, right? Even the CEO will come and sometimes ask me, okay, what do you think about this marketing campaign since you have this qualification, right? So it opens up multiple arenas. I know that some of you also might be from different backgrounds, but getting into this subject and doing it properly really helps you in your workplace. It will give you a very good understanding. So if I was to talk about a few tips, one I would tell you is to choose something or choose a topic specific in your particular industry, maybe which you have a bit of knowledge on. So you don't have to go and do some unknown reading and material on some very technical industry that you don't know, right? So personally, if I was you, if I was, let's say, if I'm me being an accountant, I personally wouldn't go and choose something like insurance, which I don't really have a lot of knowledge about. So that means I have to start right from scratch. So I'd rather go and start working on maybe a company I am working for, or a particular industry I have worked before. Or in the case, let's say you haven't started working, maybe industry you're interested in working at, because that will make more sense you're interested in. So always choose a topic and industry which you're interested in. Then also finally the reading is extremely important, and time management. So I think if you keen and kind of put all of those together, you can definitely get an A grade. It's not a hard task. So thank you very much to sir.
Okay guys, thank you. Okay.